And he joins us now live. Good morning to you, Governor.
Good morning. It's great to be with you.
It's great to have you. We saw some of the demonstrators yesterday. They're going to be in full force today at the Capitol. Yesterday they were in the Capitol. They were in churches. Some of the protesters were in your neighborhood, weren't they?
Yeah, they actually came to my house. And this is one of those issues that it's important to move forward with. It's all about being pro-worker. This is about giving the workers the freedom to choose whether their resources go to a union or not. And I actually don't view this as anti-union, because it really gives the unions an opportunity to better present their value case. And if people see value, they should join. If they don't, why should their resources go there? And as a practical matter, the other thing this can do in Michigan is bring more and better jobs to Michigan. Indiana's had a strong experience. They did similar legislation back in February. They've seen thousands of jobs come to Indiana, and those jobs could also come to Michigan.
Didn't the voters really speak about this, though, in your state? Didn't they vote for this?
Well, what we had is we had a number of ballot proposals, and the unions went ahead and put a ballot proposal on collective bargaining that way overreached into our Constitution, and the voters soundly defeated that. It was about 40 to 60% in terms of the vote no, in terms of knocking that down. And it really caused this to become an issue in terms of bringing it to the public's attention, and there's been a lot of dialogue, so I view it as important to step up and take a view, and I very much am pro-worker. So again, let's give workers the freedom to choose.
Well, your state will be the 24th right-to-work state in the United States of America. And once you signed the bill and you said you would, then workers in your state, if they're in a shop that has a union right now, have the choice whether or not to join the union. Going forward, Governor, do you think people will continue to join the union, or when given the choice, they'll say, you know what, I don't want my money going to that?
Well, the way I view it is it gives them the choice without, I'm not going to pick the decision. It's up to them. And what I would say, it really gives the unions an opportunity to talk why they add value. And if workers really see value, if they see why it's a good thing to belong, they'll join. And if they don't, why should they join? We did a press conference here when I first announced this, and it was great. We had a number of workers that were from right-to-work states. And we had a number of union members that made the choice to join, but they really appreciated that freedom to choose.
Interesting thing is that we're hearing reports that some school districts will now be shut down today because the teachers who are pro-union are going to be calling in sick and coming to protest. So what do you say to parents right now? What kind of lesson does that teach their kids? They're not going to school today because the teachers are going to protest.
Yeah, well, I think that's very unfortunate, because if you think about it, too often the educational system is all about the adults. And what we've tried to really focus in here in Michigan, and been a leading message that I've been sharing, is let's get focused on the kids. The kids should come first. And we need to be focused on student growth. So to see schools shutting down because of an issue like this is not appropriate in my view. Those kids need a great education, and it shouldn't be about adult issues. It should be about issues focused on children.
Great point. All right.